So, me and Roger we were talking about anime.
Yep.
And then I led into a conversation about writing. I've been saying, when it comes to making a show, a film, or anything, people don't know about the back end of things. They just critique the final product of like, oh man, the season fucking sucked, bro. The writing was ass. So it's like, nigga, did you not know that the budget got cut and that they couldn't pay this person to come back to voice act this person? Or act, like, they don't think about the back end shit. Fucking consumers are just pea brain motherfuckers that's like entertainment. Shut the fuck up.
Like when they look at it, they just don't really see like what goes on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see all the like writing, all the like scripts that get thrown away, everything like that, all the scrap character design, shit like that. They just see like, oh, I want this, but this isn't what I wanted, and they fucking write a shitty review like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. The job of a critic is just sitting there and judging someone else's work where you didn't contribute shit to it. And I get that because I can be very critical too. But at the same time, being more in the back end side of things when it comes to creating shit, you see a lot more what gets wasted. Like, not even just wasted, but what doesn't make it to the end. And like how like money is a big factor in a lot of shit playing out the way you want it to. Because sometimes you just can't get the money that you want to make what you want, bro.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes the series can start great and then you have to end, but then the budget starts running low and, like, now you got to fucking try and salvage the whole show. You know, I find it ironic that the small... And, you know, those, like, proportions and percentages always... Like, the majority always pretty much supports the minority in the sense that either they're paying you in, like, viewership, they're funding it and might help monetize what the fuck they do. Like, they make the minority... the top people. Like, that's always kind of how it works. They talk about the 80-20, 90-10, what fucking 95-5. I don't know. But the point is, like, you have all these shows, these, like, a small group of people make these shows, these on Netflix, on Hulu, animes, whatever the fuck. Small group of people, right? And then you have the vast majority of people that just consume it. And either they decide it's good or it's bad. Like, and it's so crazy, bro. Like, how much, like, how that works, like, because, like, it kind of makes you not want to do shit sometimes, because motherfuckers just, like, it's like, fam, the problem with the internet is all y'all niggas have opinions. Like, nobody fucking has, bro. Like, that should be annoying, bro. Because, like, some people just, I hate people that talk, but don't say anything, or they have a thought process, but that's it. Like, it's just, yeah, I think, but it's like, it's one thing if, all right, yeah, this is how I think. Respect that. I can respect that. It's another thing when it's like, I have this opinion, but every second I get, I'm going to tell you how I feel. Yeah. It's like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't got to express everything, nigga. Like, shit, that shit's annoying, bro.
Right. I feel like a lot of people just want to force their opinion on others or try to force their views on others more like it. People have a certain view of the world, how you said before. And everybody views the world either differently, or some people may have conflicting like views of certain topics. And I'm not going to get into anything controversial. I'm just leaving it vague. But yeah, people have different views on specific topics, and in reality, you cannot please everyone. You never could please everyone. That's why there's always going to be dispute. Conflict is a given. There's never going to be no conflict in the world. Because whether that be with, like, political, like, politicians and shit voting, like opinions, different, like, laws that be put in place, anything. It's just people have different views, and everybody has different set goals as well. And some of those, like, things that may happen may conflict with their goals as well, which could be the reason they have their certain opinions. Or it could be the way they're brought up, but... It's just a bunch of different factors that play into the reason why people have just conflicting opinions on things.
Yeah, and I think what it is now too is like everything is broadcasted, everything is public, everything can be public. Everything can be for anybody, and vice versa. Like, there's no really boundaries on what's like. Maybe you should show with that a little bit, or maybe like this is for this. Everything could be for anybody. There's pros and cons to it, but I think the biggest con is watching people over-identify with things, especially so young.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Yo, fam. And I get it, because when I was fucking 16 and I'm looking for some shit to fucking cling to, like, oh, yo, look at all these fucking cool guys with their fast cars and their bad bitches. Like, yo, I'm like, fam, like, they got these beautiful women and shit. oh, these must be the top guys. But even then, I looked at that as like, but like, what's past that? You have the red pill on one side, you have feminists on one side, you have the liberals on one side, you have conservatives. People find teams and they over-identify so much with the team that they can't even like. The way I see it, bro, whether you want to or not, you live in a world with people that view things completely different from you and exist completely different from you. Now, either you can beef with them niggas 24/7, or you can learn to be at peace. And honestly, I think war is necessary, and I'm not against it sometimes. But I would rather coexist with somebody than fight with them for the rest of my life. Yep. I feel like that shit leads nowhere. But that's just me.
And with different opinions, there's really nothing wrong with disagreeing on something. We can disagree and we can still like coexist, be friends and things like that. The people that just like are straight to the nail, like, oh, if you have a different opinion on this than me,
I hate you.
Fuck you. Kill yourself. Da 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 da. Like, it's really not that serious. I have certain opinions on things, and other people have certain opinions on things that I can share it to the world, but in all honesty, I do not give a fuck if you agree or disagree. This is my opinion.
Right.
Not yours, it's mine. With the videos on my channel, a lot of the people gravitate towards certain videos, like, for example, my VR chat videos, they gravitate towards that, but they don't gravitate towards my gaming content, like other things. But it's really just a different audience and really just what you want to put out in the world. Like, I create whatever the hell I want. But I know I have different audiences. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my YouTube audience is drastically different from like my Instagram audience, for example. My videos are goofy as shit. I'm not gonna lie, but I create them just for me, and I put them out in the world because I want to share it and see if other people gravitate towards it. If other people gravitate towards it, then cool. If they don't, then alright, that's also cool. But I feel like, how do you feel about your videos?
I feel that initially I thought I wanted to be a YouTuber, and then I realized I didn't want to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because when I was younger, I thought it's just as simple as you make videos, you blow up once, and that's it. With the amount of maintenance that has to go into YouTube videos, and then now with everything becoming short form, like, bro, why the fuck I gotta post YouTube shorts and Instagram reels now, so people, like, the fact that I have to do that so people can see what the fuck I'm doing is, that shit fucking pisses me off so much, bro. Like, you telling me I gotta make a video, that I have to make videos out of my video because someone can't watch a video in increments or just watch it straight through when they're not doing anything. Like, that shit pisses me off because I'm like, fam, I gotta make videos out of videos because y'all can't sit through a video. What was the question you asked me?
Like, what do you think about your videos?
I think now I'm moving towards just really, like you said, how you make content for yourself. Yeah. I'm just kind of trying to make content however I feel is best fit. Like, that's why I like videos like these, because it's kind of authentic and you niggas just talk. And whatever comes up, whatever conversation becomes conversation. There's not so much like, oh, yo, I got to script this out. And I'm like, bro, I feel like I do that every day with what I do in my regular life. Like, bro, I do that as a job now. So now to come to YouTube and have to script YouTube videos too, it's like, fam, nah, bro, I'm good. I don't want to do that shit too, bro. I want to fucking just be able to open up my camera, talk my shit for however long with whoever I'm with, and then boom, move on. But that's what my content is at now. Just not necessarily that it's low effort. I just want it to be as real and as authentic to wherever I'm at in that current space and time.
Yeah, of course. That's how it really is supposed to be, because you can't just upload something that you don't really feel like you're attached to anymore, or something that you've lost in touch with. For example, like I do my gaming videos, I do IRL things, I'm doing this as well. Like, people are gonna come from my channel, they're gonna see me talking in the bench with the sunlight and shit, talking insightful, and they're like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like,
this nigga talk shit on VR chat.
Word, like, I'm used to him saying nigga on the internet. What is he doing here? But yeah, it's just like different sides of you, really, because all of those videos are still a certain part of you that you expressed. That's how I view it. And that part of you may still be in there, but you just don't show it as much, or it has become like a weaker part of you, or like it hasn't been a main focus of yours.
Isn't that like? And I'm glad you actually said that. That's a good point, because that's the problem too with internet personalities, influencers, whatever the fuck, bro. Celebrities, especially, bro. People get so attached to an image of a celebrity. When that image changes even the slightest, their fucking whole career can change.
Yeah.
Like, just like that, bro. Like, they could do something, be something, act a certain way, and like that, everything is gone because they acted out of who these people thought was their character.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is crazy, bro. Like you were saying, you have different personalities for different things. Roger is a very smart individual.
Thank you.
He's a very insightful guy. But he makes very entertaining content. Just very laid, chilled back, just fun, young people stuff. You know, it's just like that's the type of content he makes. So someone could look at Roger and be like, yo, he makes all this like fucking all this like IRL or like just funny content, and that's all he is. But then it's like they don't know fucking Roger will fucking hit you with some philosophical shit. And it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, bro, like, who is this guy? But that's like the part. It's like, damn, y'all are saying, who is this guy? As if y'all can suddenly define and y'all know the whole story behind what or who he is, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why when I see people over idolizing celebrities or celebrity relationships, especially, I'm like, nigga, you don't know what the fuck going on with these people. Why are you so involved and invested in their lives? That's just weird, bro. I'm not saying I want spotlight, but if it comes to what I do, yo, look, bro, I'm not no one's fucking role model. I'm not no one's dad. I'm going to do something. I'm going to say shit. I'm going to do shit. However is authentic to me. Fuck your feelings. Truthfully. So, yo, man, some people's going to be tight, and I'm fine with that. But I think some people get stuck in the trap of like, yo, I got to be this person all the time, which makes sense because that's what's making them money. But yeah, that's why I feel about YouTube as a whole. I feel like a lot of it, if you don't go about it the right way, it could be a trap. Could trap you in something that you don't want to be in forever.
I know what you mean, because a lot of the people fall in love with the image of someone,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't really know what's like
know.
under the image.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I've seen a lot is like with artists, a lot of them try to just play up a certain image, like, oh, I'm big tough guy. Like, oh, I don't need you. I don't need to talk to nobody. I don't need to express myself. I don't need to laugh. I don't need to show emotion on camera. It's like, bro, you can enjoy yourself and still do what you love.
Mm-hmm.
It's all like really just about how you view and how you go about it. Because when you're doing things for a certain reason, like for example, if you're doing the music just for the money, of course you're just gonna be there, just do you, just handle your business, get out there. If you're doing it for the passion of music, you're gonna really, it's gonna show. Like for example, an artist like J.I.D.,
Mm-hmm.
you could tell he has real passion for his music because he doesn't always just rock like mad consistently. He takes time, puts in the effort, and crafts a certain image of a project. For example, like the Forever Story, he crafted that and he put it out in the world, and it tells a story like throughout the album. And if you really listen to it, it really, you can either relate to it or it's just like music to you. Some people view music as something they relate to, or it's just something that, yeah, nigga, yeah, this shit fire. And they don't really listen to the lyrics. But if you really, like for certain people, if you really like relate to certain things, if you hear it, it'll like connect with you.
That's the thing too. Damn, there was a lot said right in that last few fucking 5 minutes of us just speaking.
Yeah, word.
I was like, what the fuck we unpack first? If we gonna go the music route, I think it's definitely interesting when you see people like acting or like being a certain way or portraying a certain image, because you see even after a while that shit gets stale. Yeah. No one wants to be that shit forever, like at all. Bro, look at fucking Annalie Chopper. He wanted to fucking be on some spirituals. He tries it, does not go nowhere. His label probably said, yo, yeah, you need to stop the bullshit. Like, bro, you're not making us no money, bro. But that's the trap that a lot of people fall into, because they can't make what they want to make because people come to me for one, which makes sense, right? When someone comes to you for one specific thing, like, people know what they want to come to you for, which makes sense.
One thing I realize is that if a lot of people fall in love with a certain version of you, for example, like if you blow up and you're in like a certain point in your life where you're like developing and you aren't really at the level where you want to be, a lot of people are gonna view you as this in this one certain box, and they don't see like the evolved version of you. And if you do like evolve, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what happened to the old this person?" Like, "Oh, I miss 2016 you," some shit like that. People that say that, or how you know that they love you for you, or they just like the image of you. If they like the image of you, then they're gonna just say some shit like that, or they're gonna like not really like the evolved version of you. They're not gonna see that you're trying to like put in work to better yourself. But if you are putting in the work to better yourself, it's gonna show, and it's gonna show by who you surround yourself with as well, and the people you attract in your life. The people you attract in your life are basically a consequence of your own actions. I basically met you in under like it's basically been a year.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah. Actually, like 2 years. Actually,
I met you in 20.
was like,
bro, you hit me up, I think, in 2020, bro. End of 2020.
yeah.
So we're approaching now our 4th year. It's like 3.5 now.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Time flies.
Yeah,
bro.
time flies.
Time flies, bro.
That's crazy.
And
Yeah.
how'd you meet me?
Oh my god. Oh god. All right. So the story
What
is.
type of content that I used to make, Roger? Let's talk about it.
All right.
Bro.
So the content I used to make. See, as I was saying, I was in a developmental period in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I did this little tournament that I
sounded like you was
stole.
an addict.
So
I was in this rehabilitation period of my life, trying to recover.
I seen this video from this one YouTuber, Nux Taku. It's his Rule 34 tournament, which is basically
What's
hentai. For those who don't know, Rule 34 of the internet is basically if it exists, there is porn.
Yeah.
If it's like a lampshade, there's porn. If it's your mom, there's porn. If basically anything. If it's your favorite like childhood character, Dora, there's porn. Me and my friends did this little tournament. We made 2 parts of it, and I made a 3rd part. I organized a 3rd part. It was pretty big, and I got Josh. So the way I found Josh, I found him from his no-fat videos, which is ironic because of the topic.
So prove it, nigga.
Yeah, which is ironic because of the topic of the tournament. So I DM him on Instagram randomly, like it's like 8 o'clock in the night, and he just says, "Yeah, screw it, I'll download Discord," and he joins our thing. And he did. What did you think it was when you first?
You told me it was like an anime style tournament or some shit. Maybe you did say Rule 34. I didn't know what the fuck the 34th rule was. So when I joined, I'm just hearing niggas being niggas, just bickering and shit, talking shit. I'm like, okay, this is cool, but I'm just observing. I'm like, I don't know, just like niggas like that. I just want to see what they're talking about. I'm like half listening, half not. I think maybe at the time I was doing a music video, so I was probably editing a music video while I was listening to the call, and then like you start the tournament, you start the video, whatever, cool, y'all start talking, and then niggas start like just picking anime characters. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm like, oh, I bet, like, and then I hear like, oh, they got this amount of entries, this person won. I'm like, yo, wait till I get my characters, nigga. I'm gonna come in there, I'm gonna debate the fuck out my characters. Y'all not debating me on what anime character's better than what nigga. I'm picking my top 3. It's over. I pick my top 3. It's all niggas. And they all look at me in the chat like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? Like, I don't know, like, their reaction was funny. They're like, you picked Jiren from Dragon Ball? Because they knew what the fuck was going on. I didn't. We was looking at porn. I'm thinking we looking at, like, hypothetical fights. So I'm like, all right, today I could be real nerdy because Roger don't know me. I could be real. Let me get out my anime bag. Find out niggas is talking about hentai. Yep. And now I'm like, oh, I would have liked to know that a little earlier, though, bro.
After that, the tournament proceeded. I didn't end up releasing the video because it was long as shit. It was like I think it was like 2 hours the entire thing. And it was just a lot to edit. And I think I recorded on my old PC, which the quality was ass as well. It was a weird way to meet, but, look where we are now.
Word. It's funny because I don't think we didn't speak out there for like a year.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, there was really nothing to speak about, I guess. Word. And it was just like, I just kind of silently left after that. I was like, okay, well, they're talking about their porn. I don't know what to do here, so I left. And we ended up speaking again, like the music video that we did, and then the Booba event, the boxing event, and then the film. And now everything's connected, bro. Shit is crazy. Shit is wild. Everything's connected now.
It's crazy how things pan out, really.
Shit. You're telling me, nigga. Nothing happened, but it feels like a lot did in the short span. Like, maybe saying nothing happened is a little bit of a stretch, but not much time has passed, but it feels like a lot has changed.
Yeah.
And when you say things about evolution and like people changing and transforming, especially because like most people on the internet are young, so that's also another thing when we talk about over-identification is when you over-identify with something and it doesn't, you have to be forced to question your belief system or whatever you identify with. You start to kind of go through an identity crisis because for two reasons. Number one, people around you that know you, that you're this type of person, they start to question you.
Yeah.
And then you start looking back in your past, actually like, oh shit, I was like this. So now do I keep up the image or do I just try and be this person that I am? Like actually on the inside. Like you see all this, bro, look at the fucking, what's trendy right now? Red pill, feminism, right? Two sides of one coin, all mad about the same shit. Going back and forth all the time. But then what happens? Something happens, somebody meets somebody that they actually have genuine feelings for, and then all that shit they was talking starts to slowly go out the window. And now they lose their whole sense of self because their belief system kind of started to waver a bit. And the reason why is because it's not absolute. And that's the problem with over-identifying with the belief system. Not even a belief system, a philosophy is you can live by it, you can respect it, you can take values from it. But the second you become that and something deviates from that, now you're just a hypocrite.
Yeah.
And now what? Now you feel bad about yourself, and now people might make you feel bad about yourself too. Because you was talking about, oh, yo, fuck woman. And now you got a beautiful wife. You was talking about, oh, yo, man, fuck men. Now you got a husband that loves you and takes care of you. Now you feel stupid. I don't fault people too much. I try and be tactful because everyone is going to go through that phase. I feel like everyone should. But I think with how long this like whole red pill, whatever the fuck, gender war shit has been going on, I think it's time that niggas start evolving from that, bro. Like, can we start having genuine conversation? Like, let's stop trying to fucking be right. Oh, nigga. Let's stop trying to debate about shit. That's why I hate debate. Because, nigga, why I gotta prove you wrong? I don't want to prove you wrong. I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to listen to what you think. We don't even have to find no middle ground. Let's just talk so we know where we stand, and that's it. I'm not trying to convince you of shit. I don't want you trying to convince me of shit. But let's talk. Nigga, that's why I watch these fucking alpha male podcasts. It's like, what's going on here, bro? Y'all bring the same bitches, and I call them bitches because they fucking pea-brain. Like, they don't got nothing going on up here, right? They're not really respectable women, right? They just coming on here, airheaded, want some clout, which I ain't mad at them. But they just here, just to talk. And niggas just there to shit on them for however long and talk about, oh, yo, if she an OnlyFans model, if she this, she that. But then they also turn around and pay for their OnlyFans afterwards because they're streaming their clout and their Instagrams always blow up after. Yep. Which is so fucking ironic and funny.
That's how it be, and that's how it is with the red pill audience. What's that say about the audience? What they doing?
Here's a question. Is self-improvement dead? We talked about this earlier. Is it dead?
Self-improvement is never going to die because it really is up to the self to improve. Because self-improvement as a mass, a lot of people like the image of self-improvement or just like saying they self-improve. They don't like the action of like doing the self-improvement, if you know what I'm saying. A lot of people just talk, but they never act.
Yeah.
I just mostly see people say, oh, yeah, fuck this bitch, yeah, da. And once they get into a relationship, they all lovey-dovey and shit. All that goes out the window. But I still feel like most people don't really know what they want. So with life or anything in general, you just gotta try different things. You just gotta see what sticks to you. What sticks in a long period of time. That's how you're gonna know. You're not gonna know absolutely, but if it sticks with you, then that's your calling, or that's something that's a part of you now. Like, for example, with me, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing YouTube since I was like 11 years old. So. And like I made my channel back in like 2016, and I've just been making videos for like years. Doesn't really matter what I make. It just matters that I'm making something that I connect with, or something that I love, or something that like I fuck with this, so I'm gonna make it. or like an idea I want to like create into a reality. That's why I fuck with YouTube in general, because it's just the outlet for my creativity. I feel like everybody needs that outlet. Everybody has a different outlet. People find different outlets, whether it be fighting, exercising, you know.
We were just fighting.
Yeah, we that ass just got back from beating each other's asses. So it's really just a matter of what makes you happy. Thinking about others too much is gonna really cloud your decisions and hide you from like what you want for yourself. It's the same thing with friends too. You could be friends with a certain person and sometimes it's temporary and you don't really see them again after like a few years, but if you see them like prolonged periods, like if you don't see them for like a year, for example, and you connect back and it's still vibes and you still like connect with each other, then that's how you know if it's real or not. You could really just tell by feeling if it's real. I feel like I'm fortunate that I have a lot of good friends, because I see a lot of people complain that, oh, all my friends are fake, da-da-da-da-da. I've really never had that. I've really never had that in my life. Unless it's like with some people, but I don't really associate with those types of people, which is why I've really never had that problem.
Right.
So the people that I know are good for me, those are the people that I stick with. And those are the people that stick with me, because like I know people from middle school that still like message me back talking about, yo, I fuck with your videos, bro, keep it up. Like, it's really crazy, because what you attract is really can tell you a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say two things. So first thing, to address what you were saying about the whole thing on like just views of yourself and how you view other people.
Yeah.
I think you could maintain your values but expand your perspective. And I've been really big on accurately viewing things for what they are versus what I want them to be. Like, and no one is perfect. We all have our opinions and beliefs. I know I have very strong opinions and beliefs, but I've been trying to take away the subjectivity of whatever it is I'm looking at and try to view it more objectively, in the sense that subjectively you can either demonize it or glorify it, right? Everyone got their opinion. But objectively, you can view it for what it is. So I've been trying to just, whether it's a lifestyle choice, whether it's a belief system, whether it's just a personality trait, whatever you are, I try and accurately view things. I've been trying to. Not always successful. But I've been trying to accurately view it for what it is. What that does, at least in my case, I feel like it takes away a lot of the malice and like internalized feelings of how you can take something. Like, for example, if someone does something away and you could really, especially knowing how you think and see things, you could really look at that person, man, fuck that person. But then when you take into account how they see things, you can see kind of where they're coming from. Yeah. But that's the thing about objectivity. When you view it objectively instead of subjectively. Now, there's a difference between someone trying to fuck you over and someone fucking you over, like in the process of just them doing themselves.
Yeah.
And then that's where you, I guess, decide, all right, is this person in my life for real? Are they a close friend? Are they not? And also, like, how you communicate with them. Like, now, I'm blessed because I really feel like with the group of people I have, those I really consider close. Because there's the people that I just, what's up? And then there's people that's like, yo, this is my guys. Something happens, I could be, and I'm honest either way, but I can really be honest. Like, I could just, yo, what was that? Or what's this? Right? And you guys know my communication style.
Yeah.
You know that I'm very direct.
Yeah.
So, but it's no hard feelings. It's not like I'm like, yo, fuck you, Roger.
Yeah.
Like, tell me, why'd you do that, Roger? You fucking, like, it's not that. Like,
yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, we never really had that issue. But
yeah.
if something did come up, I know I could be like, yo, Roger, I didn't appreciate that. Or, Roger, I didn't like how you did this, X, Y, and Z. Do you want to, like, clarify what's going on? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
And you could do that, too. Because that's what that's friendship, bro.
Yeah.
It's any relationship is being able to address something directly or just like, yo, what was that? And then seeing how they respond and deciding, is this a good friend? Maybe keep them at an arm's length. They might be cool. You don't got to hate them, but maybe it's not for me. It's not your cup of tea.
I fuck with that because there's a lot of different people you could like try to be friends with. I feel like the people that really seek out friendship, they're just lost. Really.
Yeah.
Not like that sounds a bit harsh, but That's really how true it is. If you're not really in the right state of mind and you're over here trying to seek validation from something outside, then you're lost regardless of what it is. It doesn't have to be just friends. It doesn't have to be like anything else. If you're looking for sex, if you're looking for like relationships, all those people that be like, oh my God, I want a honey. I'm posting on their story like little bitches. I mean, I'm sorry, but yeah, that is some bitch nigga shit. If you are in my followers list and I see you post on your story one of those like, oh, this could be us, but you
or the mood post.
Yeah, I fucking hate that shit, bro. Even when I was like a horny ass little kid, I hated that shit because that shit was still corny to me. Bro, I used to be in high school and like these big brolic ass teenagers that are like look like practically adults. They would be posting all like mood, and it's like some fucking girl with her ass out and then a nigga playing the game or some shit. Like that is not a mood. That you're just horny. You're literally just horny.
That's not a mood.
That's your mood.
She's horny.
Because I don't know. A lot of people just mostly seek validation from outside things, but they never really want to look at themselves or like be real with themselves. I feel like a lot of people are afraid to be real nowadays. A lot of people. And that was me for a little bit. I was afraid to be real for a little bit, but I always keep it real. But there's certain things I would hold back, but now I just don't give a fuck anymore. I say whatever the fuck I want.
Being real takes a lot of confidence.
Yes.
And also, you mentioned earlier that I feel like a lot of people are kind of lost. I think that's really just the world. I think the world is lost. In a world where everything is for everybody, where everything is accessible, where everything's presented to you, there's so many options. You get stuck on what's the right one. When at the end of the day, life is so changeable that the only thing that will stay true is that, number one, it's not linear, but also that, yeah, you're going to die. Okay, that's not what I was trying to word it. But you're going to grow. You don't have to be like here today. You can fucking, fam, you fucked up once. Great. As long as you learn from it. Because they're the stupid motherfuckers that don't learn from shit they do and they mad. And those are the people you really don't want to be around. They will fuck your life up, they'll fuck yourself up. Nigga, no, bro. I can't do complaining. I realize I'm more and more. I can't do complaining. I'm upset and I'm venting. And there's every fucking time you come around, you don't got nothing good to say, bro. Oh, yo, your man just got a promotion at his job. Man, shit, I hope I get a promotion next, bro. Shit, I've been putting in pain. I get venting. But then there's every single time something happens, you hear about something, now I'm complaining, now I'm upset, now I'm ungrateful. Now, bro, no one wants that shit. Now you wonder why niggas don't want to be around you no more. I have my low moments, but I've never been a complainer, bro. Not at least outwardly. Maybe I had a little self-pity. But I wasn't out here like, damn, bro, I hope I do that next, bro. I hope I get a promotion next. I hope I find what I want to do, bro. It's like that fucking backhanded ass compliment. They're looking at you like they're kind of trying to give you your praise, but they also kind of looking at you like, man, fuck this nigga low key, bro. I wish I was like that. I wish I was doing better than him. It's like that internal competition. It's like, bro, that's your man, that's your people, bro. You should be excited when they go. Be excited when they do some shit, bro. If Roger wake up tomorrow with 1 million subscribers, I'm jumping for joy, nigga. I'm wilding, bro. And that's out of character for me, but I'm wilding because that's some shit that is gonna make me hype is seeing my people win. Y'all inspire me, bro. Like every day, that's the thing that holds me accountable. Is every time I think about being a little piece of shit, y'all niggas just doing y'all is what's inspiring me. And I'm thankful for that. I appreciate that shit every day, bro. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Yeah, it's kind of weird hearing you say that because I feel a lot of the same way because a few months ago I be like pitying myself. Like it's not even just a few months ago. It's like from time to time, like sometimes on a weekly basis. Like sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I should be doing this instead of what I'm doing right now. But I know everything comes with time, but everything is just, it feels like something is trying to like rush me. Like, I don't know if it's just like my intuition or just like my internal drive of just me knowing I could do better in this situation. Like, for example, with the fighting, like, I know I could be a really good fighter, but like, there's just things in my mind saying like, oh, why aren't you this? Like, why aren't you fucking Bruce Lee, nigga? Like, why aren't you doing these kicks? Like, bro, I haven't like I know I haven't been like training and shit, but like I'm working on it. Like, bro, chill.
Right.
And then my conscience tells me, nah, fuck that, nigga, do some push-ups. There's usually like two different voices in your head: your conscience and what I like to call your soul. So your soul is what you truly are. Your conscience is something that like guides your soul in the right direction. Your conscience tells you, oh, you need to be doing this, that, and the third. But your soul is truly like, if you really want to do what you want to do, your soul gotta like step up and be like, all right, we gotta tee up. So
Right.
you can't completely ignore the other. You have to acknowledge that the other one exists, that these feelings exist. Like if you want to like, oh, for example, like eat this certain type of junk food, if you want to like watch that like porn video or some shit, you gotta like tell yourself, no, I can't do that, and I'm not doing that. Don't tell yourself, oh, I can't do that. You have to say, I'm not doing that. You have to identify with the things that you truly want in life, or things that you want for yourself. A lot of people don't like challenge, which pisses me off, because I just be seeing how weaker humanity is getting. I feel like humanity is 100% getting weaker. I be seeing on the train, like, we were having a conversation about this previously. A lot of people in this world are vulnerable as hell. And I felt that too. I felt vulnerable at times, but I'm working on it, working on changing that. Like on the train, everybody's just stuck listening to their shit with their headphones.
Not aware.
Like,
yeah.
I could really just, and you wouldn't do shit. You wouldn't notice. I would run out and you probably just still there stumbling like, oh my God, what happened? But I just feel like a lot of people don't like challenge. That's what's really missing. Challenge drives people going forward. Challenge drives humanity. Challenge has driven our ancestors into becoming better. I don't want to like go back to a dark topic, but slavery. Harriet Tubman, the railroad and shit, she had that intuition and drive. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not staying here right now. Let's go. So she got the railroad and shit.
I'm so curious as to what the fuck she took. Oh yeah, yo, she got the railroad and shit. The fish was poisoned.
In all summary, you know, there's nothing wrong with challenge. Challenge is just a part of life. You just have to accept the things that are not in your control. And you have to take control of the things that are in your control. That's my message.
Like they said in the Boondocks, when you feel like there's nothing you could do, you do what you can. Like shit, bro. Do something, bro. Like, don't sit there. You'll wonder where your life went years from now, and you'll be mad about it. And literally, all it would have took is just those tiny actions that lead to bigger results. With that consistency, but yeah. I think that's a good place to end it.
That's a good place to end it. Yep.
I think so.
Real shit.
He said real nigga shit. The fish was poisoned.